Yo, 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 what is going on? Welcome to Team Spicy Spoon's YouTube video channel. My name is Josh. You may recognize us from our Twitch channel, Team Spicy Spoon's TCG. And we are finally going to start expanding over to YouTube. We've been working on it. I've been trying to work on some content, trying to get some decks out. So that way I can give you consistent, videos here on our YouTube channel. And today I'm going to bring you my favorite standard deck. Probably going to be running this a lot this season unless they come out with some, you know, crazy new card that will convert me from the Bulu-ism. But other than that, today we are going to bring you Tapu Bulu-GX. If you guys do want to check out our Twitch channel, I'll leave a link in the description down below. We also have a Twitter down below as well in the description. But today, Tapu Bulu-GX, my favorite deck in the standard format for multiple reasons. I just feel like it can counter a lot of the stuff in the meta. And honestly, its only hard matchup is against Metagross GX. But then again, there are ways around it. So let's go ahead and jump into our deck profile today. Today we're going to start off with the Tapu Bulu, of course, the main attacker of the deck. The card that this deck is completely surrounded around. With Tapu Bulu GX, it's a basic grass type, but it has no weakness or resistance. So Volcanion, sorry, not sorry. We do have a good matchup against you. With 1 grass energy, we can use Horn Attack for 30 damage. For 2 grass energy and a colorless, we can use Nature's Judgment. I love this attack. Gives you the option to discard the energy to do an additional 60. So for one, you can either do 120 or you can do 180 if we discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. And we do have ways to recycle energy back onto Tapu Bulu and continue to have it powered up to hit it for max damage as much as possible. And we have Tapu Wilderness GX, does 150 damage, and it heals all damage off this Pokemon. I will say, out of the 2 GX attacks we have access to in this deck, Tapu Wilderness is actually my second choice for a GX attack just because of the current format. Stuff like Volcanion, Metagross, and Guardy, they spread a lot of energy across their board, and so I will say I think Tapu Koko-GX's GX attack is the better option for a GX attack in this deck. But then again, it is all situational. It depends on what your matchup is. So maybe we'll see that play into effect in some of the games that we play today. And with Tapu Bulu GX, the only downside I see to it is this big, heavy 3 retreat cost, but we have ways around it. Next, we're going to go into Tapu Koko-GX. Basic lightning type, just like Bulu, has no weakness or resistance to retreat costs. And why this card is so good is because we do play stuff that have heavy retreat costs, like Vikavolt, Charjabug, and Tapu Bulu, and Oranguru, of course. Arrow Trail just comes in clutch a lot of the times. They may think they have a Lysander, or not Lysander, oh wow, wrong format, guys. They might have Guzma, and they'll Guzma out one of our Vikavolts, our non-powered up Bulus, our Orangurus, and they think we're going to be stuck there. But we can just go ahead and slap it down and use Tapu Koko's Arrow Trail ability. When you play this Pokemon card from your hand onto your bench, during your turn, you may move any number of electric energy from other Pokemon onto this Pokemon, and if you do, switch this Pokemon into your active. Really good, like I said, as long as you have a lightning energy somewhere on your board, you play Tapu Koko-GX. Tapu Koko-GX will then absorb all that power from the electric energy, as many as you want, and then you can put it into the active. As long as you have 1 and a Vikavolt on board, you can have a powered up Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko's first attack and only normal attack is Sky High Claws. Does 130. 130 does hit Volcanion for 1-hit knockouts, Xerneas for 1-hit knockouts, and some other 130 Pokemon, of course, for 2 lightning and a colorless. And then we have Tapu Thunder GX. Again, this is why I say this attack is probably my favorite go-to GX attack in certain matchups, is because Tapu Thunder GX does 50 damage times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So as long as there's 5 energy on your opponent's side of the field, you can do 250, which will knock out Metagross GX, will knock out Gardevoir GX, definitely will knock out any kind of Volcanion or anything like that. Solgaleo, I know some people are trying to play the Solgaleo Metagross. I like to call him King Clunk. But Tapu Thunder just comes in really great as a tech into this deck. We do play 2 Tapu Koko promo. This is just so we can have that free retreat. We can use Guzma shenanigans here too. If you don't want to get rid of Bulu out of the active and you have Tapu Koko promo on your bench, you can Guzma out what you're trying to Guzma out on your opponent's side of the field. Then you bring out Tapu Koko and you can retreat free back into Bulu. So that way you can continue attacking with the onslaught of Bulu and still get to hit the target that you'd like. And Flying Flip, of course, for double colorless is a really great attack. Does 20 damage to every single one of your Pokemon. That just softens things up for one-shots. If you have to, with 1 Flying Flip, Gardevoir will be knocked out next turn with a Bulu that has a Choice Band. If you have 2 Flying Flips spread on your Gardevoir matchup, then all you need is that Fighting Fury Belt to one-shot that Gardevoir with a fully powered Bulu. Electro Ball, people don't give it enough hype. I like it in this deck for one very good reason, and along with Oranguru, I'll explain why. The Baby Ninetales in the Ninetales deck does hurt us because we play a very GX-heavy deck. So with Tapu Koko and a Fighting Fury Belt, an Electro Ball can actually one-shot that Baby Ninetales, and that can take care of that problem right there for us. And our last Tapu that we play in the deck is Tapu Lele. Of course, this is almost a must in every deck in this current format. Tapu Lele-GX Psychic type, 170 HP, just like the other Tapus, no weakness or resistance. It has a 1 retreat cost, but has this amazing ability, Wonder Tag. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for a supporter, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle your deck afterwards. Just really strong, very powerful. Turn 1 Brigettes are the way to go with this deck, but sometimes, you may have all the Pokemon you need opening hand, and you don't need to go for that Brigette, and then you can go turn 1 N, turn 1 Sycamore. Who knows? But just having that access to it is great. And Tapu Lele is a great backup attacker. Energy Drive does 20 times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. So it can really come in clutch late game. Things that are already damaged, Energy Drive can just clean it up. Clean up all that damage, all the mess on the board, and win you games. That takes care of the Tapus. Now to give the supportive Pokemon some light, give it the spotlight. Oranguru, I love this card. I was testing Octillery with the Tapu deck. I really was, but I just didn't like giving up the 3 slots for a 2-1 line of Octillery. So I decided to go with 1 Oranguru, and that gave me room to play the 2 Tapu Koko promo. And Instruct is a really great ability, especially late game, because Tapu Bulu really gets hurt late game, to be honest. So to be able to, if you do get N down to 1, Instruct for 2, you may need an Ultra Ball to get that Tapu Lele for Sycamore. You need 3 cards, and one of them being the Ultra Ball, the other 2 being the cards that you discard. Instruct is just very powerful. And Psychic is also a great backup attack, especially with that Baby Ninetales. Baby Ninetales needs 3 energy, 1 water, 2 colorless. Psychic does 60 plus 20 for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. 3 energy, that equals another 60. Right there, you're hitting 120, you're knocking out Baby Ninetales. So we do have 2 outs on, that Baby Ninetales matchup. Next we play our Energy Engine. It's the acceleration. It's what powers up Bulu. It's what makes this deck as great as it is. And we play Vikavolt. We play the 3 Grubbin as our basic, 1 Charjabug. That's all I felt like we needed, especially since we're playing 4 rare candies. And 3 Vikavolt. Vikavolt here, heavy boy with the 3 retreat costs, but that's okay. Vikavolt has 150 HP. It can attack with that Electro Cannon for 150, but there is a downside of discarding 3 energies from this Pokemon, but that's all right. We're going to try and opt to not attack with Electro Cannon if we don't have to, unless it's necessary or if we know we have the game in the bag. But with the strong charge ability, this is what makes this deck great. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for one grass and one lightning energy and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you'd like. Remember, folks, that's one grass, one electric, not two grass or two electric or one in one. It has to be one in one. That's the only way you can play that ability. You can take just one grass and not take the not take the electric, or take the electric and opt not to take the grass as well. Just to put that out there, just to make sure you guys know all your options. You don't want to overextend on energy sometimes because then you may get caught stuck. I have been early playtesting. I was caught, overextending on energy, and it hurts. It really hurts. So that's our Pokemon lineup, guys. Uh, I think it's a perfect lineup for this deck. Next, we're going to go into our item count. We play 2 Energy Recycler just so we can recycle those energies back into our deck after discarding them by manual retreats, Tapu Bulu's Nature's Judgment, or Vikavolt's Energy Cannon, or of course, if a Pokemon gets knocked out, energy of course goes to the discard pile as well. So Energy Recycler at 2, I think is perfectly sufficient for this deck. We play 2 Field Blowers because we are in a Garbotoxin era. This just helps us discard those tools or stadiums and play any 2 of any combination, of course. So we can get rid of those Garbotoxin Float Stones. Sometimes they opt to put the Choice Band on them if they're really, desperate to do it. But that just gives us the way to shut off that Garbotoxin. Because if Garbotoxin is in play and active, this deck is going to be having a really bad day at the office. No Instructs, no Strong Charge, no Arrow Trail, no Winter Tag. Literally, the only Pokemon that don't get hit by Garbotoxin is Bulu and Promo Koko. But then again, they do get hit because we can't power up them as fast as we'd like to. We play 1 Heavy Ball just because we do play those heavy 3 retreat cost Pokemon. This is to search out our Vikavolt, our Bulus, our Charjabugs. We do play just 1 because really I feel like we only need that 1 so that we don't have to discard anything important. We play 4 Rare Candies. We play 4 because I want to see them as quickly as possible. We want to get that turn 2 Vikavolt as soon as possible. We play 1 Rescue Stretcher just so we can shuffle some Pokemon back into our deck, or put 1 Pokemon from the discard pile back into our hand. Either option is there for us, so I think this card is really good for this deck. We play 4 Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards from your hand, search a Pokemon. This is just so we can turn 1 Tapu Lele. If we have Rare Candy in hand, we can search for the Vikavolt. If we need Arrow Trail, we can bring it out right there, and get a Vikavolt out of the active if it's stuck, whatever. It's just an option for us right there. We do play, excuse me, I did not mean to press Brigette yet. For other items, we do play 2 Choice Band. Choice Band is just a really great item, does an additional 30 damage on top of everybody's attacks. So Bulu's Nature's Judgment hits for 150 or 210. Tapu Koko's Sky High Claws does 130 or 160 instead of 130. Vikavolt can hit for 180, and Energy Drive all depends on how many energy are attached to the Pokemon, of course. Then we play Fighting Fury Belt. I like this card in this deck because of the Guardian matchup again, just to be able to give it that extra buff and be able to tank some of those hits. And then you can use. Sometimes you will have to find yourself using Tapu Wilderness. You can tank a big hit, use Tapu Wilderness GX, heal up all that damage, and knock out next turn and still be able to sustain another hit coming up next turn. So we do play 2 of those. I do play 1 Float Stone. I was playing none, but I felt 1 was alright to put in here. I was playing 3 Fighting Fury Belts and 2 Choice Band, but I'd cut it to a 2-2 to give room for a Float Stone. Yes, we play 3 Guzma Shenanigans. I always call it Shenanigans. Guzma Shenanigans. And we play the Tapu Koko promo, but sometimes we might not have outs to Guzma to do that. So being able to Skyla for a Float Stone is really good for us here. Into our supporter lineup, we do play 1 Brigette, of course, 1 copy of Brigette, just so we can set up our board first turn, search our deck for 3 Pokemon, put in our bench. 3 Guzma, again, really great synergy with the Tapu Koko promo. And Float Stone, of course. This is our new Lysander for the format. So switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. If you do, switch your active on one of your bench. We play 3N, just another staple of every deck. So each player shuffles their hand into their deck, then each player draws a card for each of the remaining prize cards. And another staple we do play is Professor Sycamore. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Very straightforward, very simple. Then we play 3 Skyla. I love playing 3 Skyla in this deck because this deck is very, I want to say, item reliant, not item heavy. I don't say it's item heavy. We don't play as many items as people think we do. I mean, we kind of do, but we kind of don't. Just because we have them doesn't mean we have to play them, but Skyla does help us find those missing puzzle pieces. If we do have Grubbin on the bench, Vikavolt in hand, and we need that rare candy, Skyla finds it. If we need a choice band because you have you're playing against a Guardi that has 20 damage on already, you need that choice band to hit that 210, Skyla finds it. If you need to knock out a Turtonator or a Ho-GX with 190 HP with a Tapu Bulu, and you know you need Fighting Fury Belt, Skyla finds it. If you know that you need Vikavolt from your discard pile because you have to discard it with Sycamore early game, and you want to use Rescue Stretcher to bring it right back in your hand so you can evolve right into Vikavolt, Skyla finds it. Skyla it's so good. Skyla is the great choice for this deck. I love it. I love playing 3 in it. Just knowing that I have the choice to go in there and into the deck, search for what I want after a Skyla. It's amazing. I love it. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. But we are going to round off the energy count with 7 grass and 7 electric. This deck, honestly, this is probably the most consistent version of the deck I've found. I've won many games with this deck. I barely brick with it. And I hope to be able to showcase that to you guys. Now, like I said, we're going to go ahead and jump into some games. But before we do, please, if you like this deck profile, like and comment down below. Subscribe if you'd like as well. And hit the little notification button so that way when we do post new videos, you guys can, receive the notification so you can see it right away. You don't have to find out later that we posted a video and you never got the notification for it. We also will be linking our Twitch to the YouTube so that way you guys can go to Twitch and watch us. We will have a schedule up for you guys so you guys know when to find us. And we will be doing live streams on YouTube as well. So with that being said, I will go find us some new games so I can showcase this deck. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you in a few seconds. Alright guys, looks like we have a game here. It looks like it's going to be our bad matchup with Metagross. If it is, maybe we can showcase to see how well we can do against our bad matchup. If not, we're already starting off bad with us going second. But it is what it is. It's part of the game. We'll see if we can make do with what we got. We do mulligan first turn, guys, fortunately. So and they do too as well, so it doesn't hurt that bad. They do play Necrozma, so that does hurt probably. Well, they might play Necrozma, excuse me. Don't quote me there. So we start with Bulu and Grubbin on the bench. No draw support. This is really bad, guys. This is really, really bad. But again, we're going to try and make do of it. So our opponent starts off with Necrozma in the active. I love this full art. I really do. I like the colors. If you guys can't tell, purple is one of my favorite colors. You see Tapu Lele, which means we're probably going to see Brigette. You're supposed to be helping me out, Brigette, but you're cheating on me, bro. You're cheating on me. You're cheating on me for him. You're supposed to be helping me, not him. I thought we had a thing, boo. So we do see 2 Beldum and a Vulpix here. Ooh, Skyla. Honestly, I'm just going to play Possum. There's really no other choice we can do here. If we can buy just one more turn, we can. Oh, you suck. Oh, you suck. But this is where Arrow Trail does come in. This is where Arrow Trail does come in. So we are going to be able to Skyla 4 Heavy Ball next turn to find Vikavolt. Rare Candy into Vikavolt, play Tapu Koko, and try to go off. We're going to try and go off on them. So, we're going to attach this here. We're going to Arrow Trail. Put it in the active. Fight your Fury Belt. And now we're going to Skyla for a Heavy Ball. We prize our Heavy Ball, so we're going to have to... Oh, no, no, no! Why? Oh, are you serious? Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Like, every possible way this deck could run bad right now, it's running bad. It's like you got a new car, but it's a lemon. Were they hoping to draw into the Rare Candy? Because they had Metagross. Okay. So we're going to bench Coco, bench Oranguru, attach Energy to Bulu, and just end. Or we're going to... Okay, so we're going to Ultra Ball the Guzma and Grass Energy. Grab Vikavolt. Bench Oranguru. Bench Coco. Bench Vika. Are going to strong charge here first. Then we'll end our opponent, and we're probably just going to take the knockout on Vulpix. So this just Sky High Claws. Alright, so we take our first prize. Though our opponent's board still looks pretty damn scary. I will say we will retreat into Bulu to take care of this dude. Oh, Espeon. This guy's playing Espeon? I mean, lucky for us, we had to do the hard evolve thing and evolve all the way. Okay, let's do this. We are going to strong charge just like we did. 1, 2. We are going to manually retreat. 2. Done. We are going to not Sycamore. You're probably going to wait to use Energy Recycler next turn because we're going to take a knockout. So, from a bad start to a decent comeback, we still are not out of the waters yet. I am worried about that Espeon. Which I may Guzma next turn for the Espeon. We do lose our Fury Belt. And here goes Metagross. You do you, boo-boo. You do you. Which really sucks because I really wanted to commit the Lele for a Guzma, but it looks like we're going to have to end here. So we're going to hit Energy Recycler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This really sucks, guys, because now we're going to end ourselves down to 3, but they've got 5 cards they absolutely know they need, and I just can't have that. We will strong... No, we're not going to strong charge. Yes, I know we're going to go down into a fewer card hand, but we need to. We just can't let them have what they want. But this is okay. I can work with this. We don't have any Pokemon in the discard pile, so we can't do nothing with that. We do have a strong charge, 1 and 2. And we can Oranguru instruct for 1. And we are just honestly going to Nature's Judgment, and we're not going to discard just because we're going to try and salvage some energy here. Either way, if we get knocked out next turn, Bulu's energy will go to the discard regardless. But at least if we don't get knocked out, we don't have to waste another strong charge just to power up our Bulu. We do see an N. And we are going to get knocked out. But we will take a knockout next turn. We're just going to go ahead and bring out the Koko for now. Bring out Bulu. We are going to strong charge the Koko. And Koko actually hits perfectly for the knockout. Retreat. And we're just going to Sky High Claws for 130. I didn't miss anything anywhere where it's going to make the math wrong. Nope. So we're going to go ahead and take the knockout. Talk about a rugged start for a beautiful comeback. I'm not going to lie, I had doubts on this game because Metagross is one of our worst matchups. But as long as you can control the board, I think Bulu actually has a decent time with it. We do see Espeon. I don't know if they're going to try and de-evolve here. But we did hard evolve, unless he forgot, from Charjabug. So there is no rare candy there, I don't think, right? Yeah, we have Charjabug, so even if they de-evolve us, we can evolve right back into the Vikavolt. And we do have Guzma for game anyways. Geotech System. Yeah, bro, sorry, but Guzma. Sky High Claws. So we do get our first win. Sweet. Like that. So, alright, let's try and find at least one more matchup for you guys. And once we do find it, I'll bring you guys back. And I'll see you in a few seconds. Alright guys, we're back and it looks like we have a Gardevoir matchup. We did play our worst matchup game 1. Looks like we're playing the top hype deck in the meta game 2. So let's see how well we do with this. We do lose a coin flip, unfortunately. So we are probably going to most likely, as we just saw, we are going to go turn 2. But it's alright. We have Coco to start the active, which is actually really good. And wow. Actually, this is a really good hand. As long as we don't get end 2 turns in a row, we are in great shape. We do see a mulligan. Not worried about turn 1 so much because ideally Gardevoir is going to go for the turn 1 Brigette. So we can get our Brigette off at least. It's turn 2 I'm more worried about getting end. But as long as we don't get end, we should be fine. We're getting end. I give up. I give up. I so give up, guys. Never mind, I don't give up. We're good. We're going to go 1. Lele. For bridge. Play bridge. We definitely want Bulu. We got Grubbin. Definitely want Oranguru. Yeah, I definitely want to leave space on my bench. I'm going to save Oranguru for later. I'm going to just grab another Grubbin and a Bulu. Are going to attach here. And we're going to pass. As much as I wanted to not grab Grubbin, I've been getting caught too much with just one Grubbin on the bench, and then they'll just knock it out. And I can just never, after that, I just can never catch up and get a Vikavolt out. So I'm going to opt to get the 2 Grubbin this time. So we do see Octillery down. Tapu Lele. Oh, look at that pretty full art end. That's fine, play end. Can we end ourselves into a Vikavolt and a Rare Candy? That'd be amazing right now. Vikavolt, Rare Candy. Yes! Yeah. Ain't no party like a fat boy party because a fat boy party. Well, we'll stop because eventually we just get tired. Or we get hungry. See Curlia and we see a pass. Okay. Oh my god! What? Okay. Bulu-Bulu? Koko-Koko? Actually, no, I'm not going to grab the grass energy. I'm okay with not spreading energy yet. Let's just start spreading the damage. Wow! We get end into 1 Vikavolt and 2 Rare Candy. Top deck a second Vikavolt. Bruh. Most likely going to see a knockout here, unfortunately. Can the luck continue? Can we top deck Choice Band? I'll flip out if we get top deck a Choice Band. Oh, okay. This is even better. This is much better. So we're just going to get rid of this Float Stone. And I'm just going to Flying Flip. So now we are in range to knock out some Guardy with just a Fighting Fury Belt. I like being in that range. Can we not go 2 rolls next turn? Or are we going to see something evolve? What is this guy doing? Guzma. Not the Guzma. Oh, he conceded. Not fun. No bueno. Alright, I'm going to find one more match, guys. One more match. Just one more match for you guys. Alright. So, let's just press play. We're already here. Might as well. Let's just press play. Can we find an opponent? Shouldn't take too long. You do? Mirror match. I've lost every coin flip, I think, today. Alright. Coco. Grubbin. Alright, so I'm okay with this start. Of course, they're going to get their ideal start. Oh, no. Yes, do the jiggy juggle. Alright. You prize Brigette. That's no bueno. I like my hand, though. So what I am going to do is grab Skyla. Skyla for a heavy ball. Play heavy ball. Grab Tapu Bulu. And I'm just gonna. Don't worry, Boo Boo. You got about. Oh, I got a little better start than you did, but we both didn't get our turn 1 Brigettes. We won't see anything here, Boo. Horn attack. That's it? Your hand's that dead, dude? Okay, let's see. We are going to attach Choice Band to Coco. Grab you. 1, 2. Grab Vikavolt. Rare Candy to Grubbin. Strong Charge. 1, 2. Both to Coco. And Flying Flip for 50. What is you doing? No. I'm going to find you guys another match. It's not going to end like this. Alright, so it looks like we might have found ourselves a Volcanion mode matchup. Totally fumbled my words. We lost the coin flip again. Why? What coin flip gods? Why do this to me? Ooh, this is terrible. They started with Lele, so I mean, I guess it's not too bad, but still, we got nothing. And I mean nothing. If you don't draw something good next turn, we're probably going to just have to Guzma out that Volcanion. And that's if they don't slap a Float Stone on it. And please end, 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 please end. No! Turn 1 Kiawe. Ouch. Screw it. Alright, we're going to want to attack. Crap, this is really bad. Come on. Maybe we can make a comeback and like that Metagross matchup. We'll see some steam ups. Not enough yet. And there it is. And that's a knockout. %100 a knockout. Do see that. Gonna evolve the Grubbin. Brigette. Oranguru, Tapu Koko, and Bulu. Instruct for 2. So we got a Float Stone. So the Horn attack here. Hopefully they didn't draw anything good on their prizes. Yeah, 1 energy. Okay. Okay. I love it when a plan comes together. I always want to say that. I always wanted to say that. Alright, so we got that. 1, 2. And nah, I'm not gonna end here. Forget it. Forget it. Nature's Judgment, discard the energy and take a knockout on Volcanion. Alright, so we're in a little better shape here, guys. Better than where we were. We might have to... We're not going to say what we're going to do yet because we're getting end. Okay, so Skyla. I'm going to attach that to you. We're going to show charge 1 and 2 to you. I'm not going to commit both. I'm going to do 1 to the Coco. Got a Skyla. Grab one of our energy recyclers just because we've got what? Yeah, we've got plenty of energy that needs to be recycled back in. So Energy Recycler, grab 5 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle our deck. And we're just going to horn attack for 60. I'm alright with this. Only thing more beautiful right now is if we could top deck a Tapu Lele or a Guzma. That's the only thing that could be more beautiful right now. We find ourselves a Brooklyn Hail. Tapu, 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 Tapu. Can we get Tapu Lele? Tapu Lele, you feel me? I feel you. Where you at? No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. And back down to 1 or to 4. I don't like you having 6. We're gonna strong charge here. 1, 2. Found the Guzma. And we are going to Nature's Judgment for the knockout. So we're in pretty decent shape. If I can catch him slipping with 1 energy on another Pokemon, like attach a fire energy somewhere else. Go ahead, please commit an energy. Commit an energy. Please attach, 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 attach. Darn! I need 1 more energy. Yes! That's all I needed. That's all I know. Never mind. He's got a Fury Belt. Well, it still could happen. Yeah, I think I got a game. If I can find Koko-GX, I can Guzma out the Ho-Oh. You should have committed that to your Ho-Oh. Sorry. Alright, so we're going to Guzma you out for you. Don't concede. Don't be that D-bag. And Tapu, 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 Thunder! You've been thunderstruck, bro. You've been thunderstruck. Alright, guys, so that is Tapu Bulu. That's my variant of the deck. I know there's other variants. You know, there may be other lists that are better than mine. But I do love my list. I do love the way it runs. If you guys like what you saw today, please like, comment, subscribe down below. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. Come check out our streams. And hopefully you can come check out our future videos as well. I hope you guys had it. And please, remember, keep it spicy.